Hello. Thank you for joining me in this now moment, where I'll be introducing myself, Micah, Miracle Soldier, and just kind of, I guess, talking about myself a little bit. It's something new for me, and just giving you a piece of my heart, sharing with you where I'm coming from. Maybe some things that I've experienced, and kind of like shed light on the angle in which I hold. I am ever evolving, always developing, and I love to meditate. I love to heal. I love to have elevated conversations. I enjoy journaling. I love writing. Something I'm working on and moving towards is kind of opening more up to my poetic self, really stepping into the artist that sits within my heart, and not just in physical art, but also in life, and seeing life as a work of art, and really spiritually alchemizing my reality. I seek to share my journey, to hopefully, actually not even hopefully, let me rephrase that, with the intention to inspire others to follow their heart, to inspire others to do more art, inspire others to get in touch with their soul, to see reality with a different perception. And the only way to truly do that is to be your authentic self, and to speak, right? To speak into existence what you seek to create, and then experiencing that creation that you have manifested. Yeah. I want to show people that they are also divine beings, that no one person is, how would you put that? All people are worthy of love. And that's my message to share. And that's something that I want to share. It doesn't matter how you live or what you're experiencing or how you're experiencing what you're living. You deserve love. You deserve joy. You deserve to be loved. And I guess ultimately to awaken, to help awaken, to help the awakening process, to step into my light worker duties. That's part of what this video is about, is really stepping into my duties, and opening myself up, and being vulnerable in this moment, and showing you my true colors, so I'm more approachable. So maybe you look at my content, right? Just being honest. Maybe there's a message that is within this video, and just me introducing myself, that may trigger you to go see something else on my YouTube, or I don't know, on my Instagram. Maybe you'll start researching, you'll start asking questions about the reality that you're experiencing. That's what I seek to invoke. And I seek to do that by expressing my authenticity. Sharing my art, sharing my connection, sharing sacred space, meditating, healing, truly being the alchemist, the wizard, the angel, the extraterrestrial, if you will, the alien that I am, allowing all of these energies to mix and to mingle, and for them to be expressed in a unified field, and recognizing that everything along my path and everything along my journey has led me to this moment, speaking with you in this now moment, sharing this space with you. And that leads to more. Through creation, through co-creating. And this is using that energy and co-creating a reality. And as I say that, my left ear starts stirring. Shameless plug to Mycopia. take your health in your own hands, Something else that I seek to do, right? This is me using the new moon energy really to speak into existence what I seek to experience, like I've already said once before, right? We're all magical beings. We all have a message. We all have a voice. We all have ears. And not all of us. Let me backtrack. That may be a bit ableist. If we are living life on Earth, no matter how it's being experienced, if we have a body and our consciousness is here, we have a purpose, we have a reason. Our existence is needed. Our space that we're filling is needed to be filled by our presence and our awareness. And that's the beauty of life. That's the beauty of the gift of life. Because it's truly a piece of art. Think about it. Time. What is time? Time is a human construct in one sense. And in another sense, time is art. Time is timelessness. Time is void. Time is transcendent of duality, transcendent of polarity, transcendent of cause and effect. Time just is. And whatever you make of time is what becomes of your time. So how are you using it? What are you doing with it? This is a gift. No curse, but a gift. And that's a message, moving forward. Like, what are you doing with your time? What do you do with the time that you're given? Are you always running out of time? Do you never have enough time? Do you wish that you had more time to do the things that you want to do? So then you have to ask yourself, what are you doing with the time that you're given? So, just thinking outside the box a little bit, sharing some of my heart with you. Let's see. Okay. Maybe a little bit more about my human self. I have a brother and a sister. My mother's passed away. My father, I have a relationship with him. And again, our relationship has taught me a lot throughout my life. But it's not a very close relationship. It's a very distant relationship. It's interesting. It's taught me a lot about love and distance. It's been very beautiful. My grandmother, my great-grandmother, my great-grandfather have all passed away. I don't really have a relationship with my mom's, like my dad's side of the family, so, I have family there, but I don't know. On my mom's side, that's kind of who I'm talking about there. They've all kind of passed away. Let's see. What else? A little bit more about me. I like to do art. I found it to be a very beautiful, healing thing to do, and it's allowed me to tap into different parts of myself. I love to listen to music. I love to express myself through music. Something I've been working with is dancing lately. So yeah, there's that. I do like to play basketball. I love working out. Sometimes I have a hard time focusing. It's just an aspect of myself. I tend to take on too much. I can do that. But those are just shadow aspects that I'm integrating and learning how to use that energy in a more constructive manner. And that's the beauty of life, is like we're really only in competition with ourselves. So yeah, we have only ourselves to blame for anything that we're experiencing. What else? Is there anything else? I do enjoy Mother Ganja. I, it's a part of myself that I've been learning to embrace for quite a while, and learning discernment and discipline when it comes to using. And intention is everything. That's something that my guides have really been telling me. So yeah, just recognizing that and working with that energy. Mercury retrograde really brings out those aspects of yourself, and like you really get the opportunity to kind of reflect upon that shadow. So yeah, I've sat with not smoking, and I have not smoked for before, and so yeah, I've done all of that work. Not all of it, because it comes and goes. I don't drink. I'm learning a lot of different healing modalities, and I'm kind of like in earth school, if you will, in the sense of like, I've done these things in other lifetimes, but now I'm learning them for myself, from myself, and in doing so, I get to share that with other people. So yeah, it's been an interesting ride. I definitely chose a harder path this life. And that's something that I'm living with and working with, and understanding that, like, some people just do that intentionally, and you gotta have fun with it. And it's reminded me how to have fun, and it's been fun. Let's see, anything else? I like reading. I do like reading books. Again, I do have a hard time sometimes with my attention span, so book has to hook me, and then I read it. Or if like I read what I need to read when I need to read it. Like I really do live life intuitively, and I really do follow that intuition. And it hasn't been easy. I've had to make some tough decisions, because your mind wants a logical answer of why you're having to do something. But you have to let go of logic sometimes and do things that don't make sense. And then through trusting yourself, you see that you're exactly where you're meant to be. So yeah, it's been beautiful. What else? Ooh, I do love plants, gardening, and that type of thing. I'm gonna have the opportunity this year to really sit down and do that, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. I seek to travel more. I want to see the world. I guess a big part of something myself that I forget sometimes is that I was in the military. I was in the Marine Corps, United States Marine Corps. And I learned a lot about myself there too. And it was a big part of my life. And for whatever reason, maybe because I did experience some trauma there, it I push it away sometimes, I guess. But I learned a lot about myself in the military, and I respect that part of me, and it's given me a lot of discipline and a lot of drive and motivation. And ultimately, it's kind of pushed me to be where I am now. So, I honor that in a very deep way. So yeah, not to forget that part. What else about me? I have a wife. May have seen her if you've been following me for a minute. You may have seen her popping around in some of my posts and videos and stuff. So yeah, this video is ultimately like me stepping into my light body and stepping into my light worker, light guardian, purpose and mission. And I wanted to be transparent with you guys and be open with you guys. And whoever that is watching this, that wants to get to know me, and seeks more of my guidance and more of my wisdom that I offer, because I'm doing it because these are things that have helped me, and I just want to put it in one place for everyone, and really I'm just following my heart, following my intuition, and sometimes I don't know where this is gonna lead me, but wherever it does, I'm excited, and this is one of many. And I seek to share sacred meditations with you guys, and all sorts of different things. however that comes about and however that journey is. And this is just me evolving more into myself. And you know, maybe a year from today I'll make another video and see my progress, you know. So that's a challenge. Maybe I'll actually put in, what's I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put in my notes, my phone, a year from today, make another YouTube video introducing yourself again. And it's a challenge for myself, and maybe for you too. Do you, boo-boo. So yeah, thank you for sitting down, sharing this space, listening, getting to know me, sharing vibration, right? Because that's sacred. Our energy is sacred, and we have to honor that. We have to remember that our energy is sacred. We can't just be willy-nilly with it. And the only way to learn that we can't be willy-nilly with it is to be put in positions where you have to learn how to, you know, use it appropriately. So yeah, I could talk forever. Sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. All right, thank you for getting to know me. I look forward to connecting with you further in this now moment, whenever that now moment occurs. So yeah, if in the love, if in the light, and if in the movement, my friends, namaste.